Guys and girls, we're back. Yeah, in the last video I said I was going to build an incubating center. I built a temporary one for now. It might not be in. No. What I'm saying, I built a temporary one. Incubating center in the dino pen. Yesterday. Or earlier today. Over here. I'm gonna knock that down eventually and build it properly somewhere else, because I want a ceiling on it and I want it to be big enough. I want it to be big enough. Big enough so that when a fucking Giga hatches or a Rex hatches, so it's got to be pretty big in it. I might not even build it at base. I might just build the incubator, or near. I might build it near base. What's the point of having an incubator center nowhere near? I might test something in a minute. I might get on an hour in a minute and take you somewhere. I want it near base. I want it near base, but not near. I want it near base, but we're kind of fucking built everywhere at base, and there's no room for it. So that's why that temporary incubator center is just there. If that bridge that I'm looking at, if that, while you shot at, wasn't there walking across my incubator, going through my incubator center, it'll be fine. Because there's the I built around the walkway, or the bridge, the footbridge. There's a little centerpiece for my dino pen. So I'm just waking up. I've been asleep. Yeah, so like I said, if I didn't build, if that thing weren't there, I would have my roof, and then I'll be able to build as big and high as I wanted to build it. Because that bridge is there, we're limited on where we can build. And it's pretty small as well. It's pretty small. No dinos are gonna fit in that thing anyway. They might fit in there as babies and the eggs, and then I need to quickly get them out of there when they're whatever. But I just wanted to build a temporary one. That's where I wanted it to go, but it doesn't. My idea didn't work, so so that's going to be knocked down and rebuilt at some point. The stable for the horses, I haven't forgot about that, wherever they've gone. Over there, them over there. And like I said, I've got to spawn in some dung beetles for the greenhouse, the other greenhouse. Yeah, so last video my headset died, So you just see me building a fucking incubator center and it didn't work, and I was pretty annoyed with that. Shoot. So I was going to build an incubator center and I want to do things properly. I should have tested it before I came on that day. Well, I guess it's trial and error this game. So, yeah. We might have a little bit of fun and do a meat run later. Through here. And what I mean, we might be doing a meat run. You know what I'm on about. If we come to a window, look at all them pigs running around out there. We're gonna chowder some pigs. So yeah, that's the plans for this video. The plan is finish off the greenhouse number 2. Finish off greenhouse number 2. Finish off the honey hive with the ramps as well. I said I was going to do that in that last video and I didn't do that either. Sorry guys, I'm yawning. Yeah, and put the turrets down at the honey hive as well. So build a stable, I might find a place for the stable actually. For the unicorns and the horses. There's the dung beetles. But they're not sort of producing fertilizer. I've been feeding them poo. They ain't doing their job, they're being lazy feckers, isn't they? We can go and check them actually. We gone away. No. Nope. 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 And no. So they're absolutely useless. So thanks, dung beetle. Right, so they're absolutely useless, them freaking dung beetles. They've not done their job. Because I want fertilizer, and they're not giving me any fertilizer, even though I'm feeding them poop. What they eat. So, yeah, I'm gonna find a place where to build this incubating center. Because I want to build this new incubating center first, because I want to knock that thing that I built. I don't know what that is. There's not an incubating center in the dino pen. I just wanted it so close near the dinos that I don't have to freaking. I was feeling lazy, but might take. Oh, wait. This one don't want me to fly. Yeah, so I'm gonna go up the greenhouse and go and get my owl. Yeah, so this is my cooking area in the greenhouse. So once I've got all my crops from downstairs, I bring them up here to make the food. Yeah, I live in this greenhouse, by the way. Making foods and stuff. Alright, we're gonna find a place for my incubating center so I can hatch some eggs when we have the eggs. Like they can breed, I'm gonna find a place to put them. I might even just go over here, knock these trees out and keep going this way with it till it don't let me go this ways anymore, because like I said, I don't want to build near the dome. Well, if you want to, I don't want to build over the dome side, which is that what I'm looking at is the dome. So over here is the dome. I don't want to build towards here because like I said, we've got some stuff that spawns in over here. I don't know if you know, but see these little tables down here, they can give you elemental dust. And I destroyed a couple yesterday, and look, they respawn again. So this is why I don't build inside the dome, because you can get free elemental dust. You take Doedicarus and you go over there with a Doedicarus, and so one of these little, I'll show you what they are. You don't know what that is. For those that don't know what a Doedicarus is, it's one of those with little spiky tails, and you go over there on your best one with melee damage and enough weight carry as well, and you would hit those them tables I just showed you. So you would hit these bad boys down here, and they give you elemental dust, and you can get a couple of thousand elemental dust quickly. So if you're playing properly, that's what you would do. But if you're like me, you just use the admin cheats and what have you, you can just spawn in elemental dust and you're good as well. And you'll need that to power your tech armor and your mechs and stuff. But yeah, like I said, alright, back on topic, we're going to find a place. I don't think I'm going to build it over that way, because you'd be going through the dino pen, and then yeah, I might just extend this little bit here, so to where I've built this dino, this freaking behemoth gate. Get it right, Joe, get it right. Yeah, let me like where I've built this behemoth gate, build towards that, build round here, so you'll come round here and about here, this gate here, so go, that's pretty big actually, yeah, and I can build in the inner bit here, and I could probably knock down those gates here. Those gates here can get knocked down, and then the land would be a bit bigger for yeah, so if I knock down these couple of gates here, then this will be all open again, and and I'll have more land around here going into there. So then my greenhouse will be not surrounded by freaking gates. So I'm gonna demolish these. I'm gonna get some. Wait, where is my? Oh, I could just make some now, innit? Yeah. I could go over back on the hour minute. Fly, take to the sky. I need some meat for the owl. So what I'm gonna do quickly, is there anything I can kill out here? Usually there's some Rexes and stuff running around out here, man, but today there's nothing to be... Oh, yeah, there is. What can we go and pick on? Oh, a tech dino. I want a tech dino, we can't eat that. Oh, a little piggy. Oh, something. Cow or something. Come on now. Don't get tired, man. Come on. There we go, we got ya. Alright, there you go, the owl's fed. Alright, let's land this. Alright, let's chomp down them trees. So we want hatchet. Bushes can go as well. You should be able to pick with... This is what I don't understand. You've got 2 hands. Why does it take 2 hands to hold a metal hatchet? It just doesn't. I understand if it was a garden axe I was using, but we've got a hatchet which you can hold in 1 hand. So you should be able to pick with your other hand, your free hand, pick berries at the same time as whacking a tree. Like, if I stop using the hatchet like I have now, I should be able to push triangle and pick berries with my free hand, but that's what I thought, but no. So I have to get rid of that, and let's get all these berries. I'll be using some of these. Hopefully I get something nice out of it. I'm just going to tidy up so I can see and build my incubating center, my new incubating center. I might just build it out of... I want to be able to build it where it can have the dinos fit in it. So I might have to go a little bit I'll see how far the behemoth gates take me, really. I might build on the... I don't know, I might build... Apparently some drops land over here, but I've not seen nothing drop over here yet. Like drops, like from the skies, like you know what I'm on about, don't you? Well, if you don't know what I'm on about, I don't know what I'm on about. At the moment, when I think of what they are, yeah, them supply drops and stuff. They drop supply drops, but apparently they're supposed to drop them over here as well somewhere. So if I could figure out where the supply drops land, and where some other stuff spawns in, I could utilise that to my advantage and build my base a bit bigger, extend the base, because I don't want to ruin supply drops and stuff. Just in case when I get people in my, invite people into my world, they want to start out, they're low level, they're not an admin or whatever, they might want to play the game properly, which they can do. I ain't one of those people that go, oh, you have to cheat because I'm cheating. No, I let you decide what you want to do. If you want to admin commands and be an admin and utilise the admin commands, go ahead. Build with the admin commands. Have fun that way, innit? As long as you're having fun in my server and that's all that matters. But like I said, I'm the only one. Like I said in one of my videos, it is like if I was to make it a public server or official server, make an official server, go on an official server or something, it would be an adult only one, because yeah, kids can be a bit, I'm 24, you know what I mean, like, I don't want to be playing, I want to be playing people around my age that are not going to be doing like you just notice the ones, like usually when you go on a dedicated official server, people, it's the kids that go around doing all the raids and stuff and starting wars with other tribes, and it's those usually people, like the adults, will just keep themselves to themselves. People my age keep themselves to themselves. They help out the community. Like if your tribe needs something or want something, that's what they usually do on them servers. But yeah, so I play on a single player server or a non-dedicated server, which we're on at the moment, where I can just play with me and my friends. So whoever I invite in the world will be in my world. But yeah, that's the way I'll do things if I was on an official server, but I'm not. I'm having fun by myself and with the friends that I invite in when they're ready to play Ark and stuff. When they want to play Ark with me and just see what my world's about and what I've got in my world to offer them. Like I said, yeah, so back to today's video. We're gonna be like I said, I'm gonna be moving that pile of that incubating center over here is getting demolished because it's not an incubating center. It's not big enough for a dino to live in. So I'm gonna get on with that now, and I just need behemoth gates. So if you see me on the owl flying around, it's because I'm trying to remember if the behemoth gates, I've got some in my vault, or if I can just use the GM mode and GCM mode, or should I just, yeah, I might just use the GCM mode and just spawn a couple in, because why not? The ones in the vault can stay in the vault then. Alright, so land this bad boy again. Alright, let's go on here. What do I need? I need behemoth gates. Behemoth gates, we want behemoth gates. No, stone dinosaur gates. Behemoth gates, there they are. Get a nice stack of 20 or 30. That would do. Alright, we're overweight. That's pretty cool. take that out. Right, so it's always going to go to this gate here. If I can get a view of the space I will have on the inside. Right, I want to snap that into that. There we go. That's looking good. Right, I'm gonna build where I feel like, do you know what I mean? I don't really care about it. I can spawn stuff in, like, for new people. Like, say if new people want to join my world, or low levels join my world, because I've invited them in and they're going to start at low level. Because there might not be an admin or something. Say I did that. For me, I'm a nice guy. I'm a pretty nice guy. When you get to know me and that, right? But if you piss me off and you wanna go, like, you wanna start a war with my, like, you know what I mean? You wanna start a battle and stuff. That's when I'll be like, being, let's go, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Sort of thing. Like, let's go, innit? Like, you wanna be a dick or an arsehole or whatever. That's when I become a dick and an arsehole. So, yeah, but when there's new people in my world, like I said, I'll be the nice guy and, like, drop a pickaxe for a gun for them, so they can protect themselves at night with some ammo. And stuff like that. That's the type of person I am. Like, I will give resources, like some bricks, to get you like, you start in the world, you just spawn in the world, you've got nothing. I'll drop you a metal hatchet, or a stone hatchet, or whatever you need to get yourself up and running. I'll give you some stone foundations, I'll give you some whatever, behemoth gates, what have you, just to get you a little mini base going or what have you, you know what I mean? Just to get you up and running, give you some thatch, a couple stacks of thatch. Like, I'm a very nice guy when you get to know me. Like, I'll give you like if people ask, they will get, you know what I mean? They'll get I didn't want to build that one there, so I wanted to go this way. So looking towards that, I didn't want to go that way, because that means I'll be building towards the dome, and I don't want to be building towards the dome. So if I demolish you, yeah, so yeah, like I said, when people become arseholes and dicks in games and stuff, that's when I become an arsehole and dick. Because, but I'll be a dick to the person who's being a dick, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But, like I said, I play in a single player world just because I just like to be on my own and have friends come in now and then. I don't want to be on a server with a bunch of people, because, like I said, take for example Red Dead. You go on Red Dead now and you can't even do your hunting, or you can't even do any of the missions, or go to the missions without being killed. So that's what people turn into. They turn into, do you know what I mean? They turn into players. People, when they play games, they want to be the villain all the time, which that's fine. You can play the game being a villain. Do you know what I mean? I say, I sometimes turn into a villain in my games, and like I said, I'm a villain to the animals. I go around chomping on pigs. Like I spawn in pigs to get my meat run is me spawning in pigs and then me getting a dino and just getting a dino to eat the pigs. So whatever animal I choose that I'm gonna be riding to take out the wildlife on Ark is my method of meat run. Rather than, like I said, rather than go around tracking the dino and trying to find a pack of dinos that are going to be running together, because you never see a herd of cows or a herd of pigs walking together, do you, in this game? So there's no herd system in the game, if you know what I mean. Like there should be some animals work in packs and herds, like, do you know what I mean? And that's what they need to implement, that like that animals do go in herds. I might put a dino gate in that little gap. So if I... Oh, actually, let's see what happens if I do this. Right, unsnap that, but yeah. Right, if I unsnap this one, come on game. I'm building my incubating center, so yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Come on. Give me the triangle button. Give me the triangle button. Thank you. Demolish. Demolish this one as well. If you found out by now, I'm a terrible builder. Absolutely terrible at building on Ark. Yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully that snaps into that one as well. We'll go there. I might have to knock this behemoth gate down as well now. Right, we'll figure it out in a minute as we go along. Is there a behemoth gate can go in here? Did that connect together? Is there any gaps? There we go, we sorted it. That's it, that's what I wanted. It's nice when the game works alongside with you for once. Because usually in Ark, when I build, nothing wants to go my way. Right, so we've got some more water in our base. So now... Wait, is this one... Where does this lead to? Yeah, right, we're going to open these up. And look at that, we've got more of land. So no dino pens through them doors, these 3 doors that I'm looking towards. These all lead into the housing area and the greenhouse area. And then I've got all this to try and build air conditioning place slap bang in the middle with enough room for a giga. So let me get let me go and get a giga. Right, so this is the let me go on this quickly and show you what I mean, what I was talking about earlier with the dome. So let me just quickly go and take this bad boy. Is it a boy or is it a female? Okay, bad girl. Right. I'll take this bad girl to the to them tables I was on about. So just to show you that you get elemental dust, and if you get a bit of scrap metal as well. Shut the door, thank you. I should have put something in its movement speed really, because this thing is absolutely slow. Right, let's go up here. Right, let's go to them tables quickly, I'll show you what I mean. So this is why I don't build inside the dome, innit? Because one, you get little stuff that spawns in, like you get these little terminals things. Or them things that I just clicked on, and then you've got these that constantly spawn in, these things that you can demolish these, and look, you get elemental dust. And now it's overweight, so what I'll do is access inventory quickly. I'm overweight, the dino's overweight, we're all overweight, so what am I going to get rid of? I don't need them no more, so I can drop these on the floor. I don't value any of this stuff anymore. Campfires, all that stuff. Access inventory, and the only stuff I want, you get crystals as well. You get a few electronics as well. A few hundred stacks of electronics. And like I said, I got 1,000 elemental dust. And like I said, what you do is turn that into element. That's what you need to make element. Take all these crystals as well. Yeah, so if you didn't know, the dome is actually quite useful for some resources. So yeah, we're going to leave all that shit behind, and we're going to go back to our base now. Just a quick top tip. So if you know where the dome is in Extinction, then you can build where I've built my base. Man, we can't go that way. Because it can't climb up there. Right, jump down. That's it. Alright, we're gonna go and build back over here. Try and get through. And I'm gonna build my incubating center. What? Move you out the way, you're in the way. Reverse your beam, turn. Thank you. Right, stop playing about with the doors, Joe. Right, we're going to demolish these ones that are open. Take this back over there. No, actually, I might keep them, actually. Yeah, I might keep the doors. So fuck it, keep the doors open like this. And then... well, we're in base, so we're all safe. Right, let's see. Let's have a gander what I want to do now. What do I need to get rid of? Well, I'm going to get rid of all these beehives that I've got because I don't need them yet because I've got beehives with rare stuff in. We've got the honey factory, so yeah, what I'm going to do is store these beehives up the top, so I've got so I've got somewhere for those to be. Can I climb the ladder, please? Thank you. Let's see, I've got a vault for those, vault for the saddles. Right. Right, now I'm not overweight, so drop down the floor. Good. Right, we don't need behemoth gates, so what we're going to do is this. Don't need ramps. Or do we need ramps? We might need ramps, so I'm gonna keep those. Right, right. So we've got a water pond now, free water. Right, let's have a quick gander. What do I need? I need foundations. And I'll need my owl to go back on its little perch. So we're going to put the owl up there again. Hello, owl, where are you going? Stupid animals, man. I said land on here. Thank you. Tidy up the land a bit. All these berries. Get rid of this bush, get rid of this bush. Get rid of this bush. And I'll be able to see where right, foundations we want. So we want metal foundations. So have we got any metal foundations on me from after yesterday? No, we don't. So I want metal foundations, and we're going to go and demolish the other incubating centre in a minute. Right, we're going to stop with that because it's going to get overweight. Right, we want to go in the middle, about here. That would do. It's not really the middle, is it? But hey ho, I'll work with it. So this is where we're going to have a bunch of fridges and air conditioning system and like I said, it's got to fit a dino in it, so let's have a look. If I have the door there, not there, you bloody bean. So yeah. Right, let's get a Giga quickly, because I want to be able to build, cater for the biggest of dinos. So we're gonna go. Hello. Open that, yeah. Right, stomp you in here a minute. Yeah, it's nowhere near as big enough, is it? Is it big enough? No, his tail is sticking through the door. Maybe if I do this, let me ride it a minute. Yeah, so keep to where I want you, man. Not this is. Oh, for fuck's sake, game! Don't do this now, man. Why can't we put a fucking foundation there? It fits. The square fits. There's enough space for it to snap on. But oh no, because there's a freaking hill here, or it slopes just a slight bit, it goes, oh no, you can't do it. Look, that is level. They're like, sorry, you can't do it. So we're going to scrap this foundation floor then, we're going to scrap all this, so now we've got to demolish the whole thing again. Right, demolish that actually, fuck it, we're not going to demolish the whole thing. Can I see, please? Move that out of the game. Can you spawn that out of the game, please? All this rubble, man. Thank you. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like the other incubator centre, where I can walk in. This is big enough to spawn a couple of baby dinos. Right, I'm keeping the behemoth gates, but I'm gonna make. There we go. That's better. Alright. Right, right, so we can keep a bunch of baby dinos in here. And just let them out eventually. Right, let's have a little scroll down. So when the babies hatch, so when the eggs hatch from in here, they'll be released out here to go in to the dino pen area over here with all the other dinos. So we don't really need a giga because I'm not going to let it get that big. When the giga grows up to be that big, it'll be in there. So as soon as it's big enough to walk on two legs, so as soon as the giga's big enough to be able to walk, it'll come through and go over here, or the Rex, or whatever egg we're incubating at the center here. Is where it will be released through these behemoth gates into the next area. So what I'm going to do is close the dino pen. Like animals that are going to be pets, or the animals that we want to keep will go round by the house. No, actually, in the dino pen, yeah, in the dino pen. All the dinosaurs are going to go in the dino pen, whatever age they are. They're going to be amongst the older ones. And that's how it's going to be. I'm going to get a drink because I'm hungry. Hungry, thirsty. So I'm just going to be standing still for a bit in my game. I need to go downstairs. Yeah, so I might make some burgers in a bit. I'm hungry, I'll make a burger one. Have some burger sandwich. Because I've not had no dinner. Yeah, so I'm back upstairs now. I just want to get a drink because my mouth was dry. Jesus, this Christmas event's been going on for ages, man. Right, so we want... let's have a look. Ingrams. We want... metal walls. I don't want metal, I want stone, innit? I'm a big fan of the stone walls now. Like stone window walls, that's the one. Right, we're gonna get together those. That stack of 100. Where the behemoth gate is. Jesus, this is... I guess I get to play about with the height that I want it in. obviously I don't want the dinos to escape. So I guess I'm gonna have to build it all the way up. I will put some it's just knowing where I want windows and doors, so I just use windows for now. Right, I know I'm gonna plant in here, innit? I'm gonna plant something in here as well. But yeah, we're gonna build all the way around. Start over here as well. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. I don't need to put doors in, I can just put windows. All over here is going to be windows. Look at that. Oh, where's the incubating centre, Joe? Have a look. Bam, it's over here now, mate. Made out of stone. And behemoth gates. Yeah, so in a bit, I don't know if you heard me when I was downstairs, but in a bit I'm gonna go and make a burger sandwich. Or burger buns, and have a burger. And then alright, yeah, we'll leave it like, I'm gonna leave it open because it's just in case the giggers get, like the baby dinos get a little bit bigger, they can, I don't care about like if the other animals come along and fly over here. I don't really pay attention to all that nonsense, man, that oh, if you build, other dinos will break your stuff, and this is part of the game, innit? If it breaks, I'll rebuild it. If the animal comes and tries to kill my animal, it's nature in the game. It's I have a dragon in the game. If a dragon comes and tries to burn my house, but I've not seen no dragons yet, and I've been here for quite a few days now at this location, and I've not seen nothing come and try to attack my base. So I don't know what the big fuss is, really. It was an official. I think because where people play the official servers, and dedicated servers and all that, they get attacked, but I play single player, non-dedicated, and the animals seem to be quite fine. They don't attack any of my structures. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's more fun when animals try and like, it's more fun that way, isn't it? Without having holes and stuff, having potential attacks. It makes it more, oh, something's attacking my base, let's just kill it, let's go for it, innit? Let's defend the base. Gives me a chance to test out when I get the cannons, which I'll be doing. I'll be putting cannons around the base as well. So it gives me a chance to, like, defense mechanisms, like different defense points of the base. So on the outside of the perimeter, I'm going to put a bunch of cannons and points where we can shoot cannons and stuff. So that'll be fun. But yeah, for now I'm building the incubating center is sort of built. I'm a bit disappointed I couldn't put a foundation where that square is with the grass hanging out of it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna yeah, we've got the incubating center over there now. I just need to put some electricity and some air conditioning and, like, Joe, why do you need air conditioning if you're thingamabobby? There's gonna be a bit with a ceiling in it. Actually, I'm gonna put a ceiling in a bit, in a bit of the area, so it can have air conditioning in that room, and then the eggs can. Oh Jesus, mum's burning the ass down. Hey, fuck's sake. My ears. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just burning the ass down with her samosas. Yep. Again. Sorry about this. It's just when we got the fire alarm fitted, they fitted it above the fucking cooker, or the frying pan, and it's the stupidest place to have a fucking alarm. Sort it out. There's always something going on at my house, man. Background noise. Thank you, man. Fucking burning the ass now. Yeah, as I was saying, innit? Yeah, when the guy fitted the fucking fire alarm, he fitted it above the fucking cooker and the fucking frying pan. It's like, why are you gonna put a fucking fire alarm above something that's gonna, and it's got a heat, and they're heat censored ones as well. So when it gets too hot, it just sets off the alarm like it just did now. So it's pretty stupid the way they fitted it in the kitchen. I was like, why don't you put it away from the cooker? It makes more sense, because every time you turn the cooker on, the fire alarm goes off in my house. It's like you turn the cooker on and you're cooking, you're not even burning anything, and then the fire alarm just starts screaming its head off. And it just starts going ape shit. Oh, I'm too hot. It's like we've got heat censored fire alarms, and they are, when it gets too hot, it sets it off, rather than it being the old-fashioned fire alarms that we used to have that were smoke detected. They're now heat censored ones we have, and when they get too hot, when they sense heat, they just fucking scream like it just happened now. So yeah, that's I'm sorry about that, but that's Mum's fault, not mine. She's cooking and she's come home from work and she's cooking her dinner. Or a breakfast, or whatever you want to call it. She's cooking food, and yeah, the fire alarm was screaming. So if you heard that, well, you probably did. I'm sorry for your ear rolls, because it's really bad. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, so as I said, we're building an incubator center for dino eggs to be hatched. So the babies get hatched here, will be hatched here. Then they'll be moved into the dino pen. I'm gonna get rid of the other incubating center, because it's not a fucking incubating center, that thing. I don't know what that is. It's a shambles. This is the incubating center. This is what I wanted, something bigger. I don't know why I didn't do that yesterday. Maybe I was half asleep, and I was a bit annoyed about one of my videos being tampered with. Yeah, but I'm not going to bring that topic back up because it would just piss me off a little bit again. But yeah. But the other video I made after that is the video of me ranting and saying, yeah, this is what got taken down, what took her out, and it's the way we normally kill dinos in the game anyway, where you get a giga, and it's nothing no one's seen before. Like the kids probably planning it themselves and doing it the same way we're doing it, sitting on the giga and freaking eating meat. Because I've cornered off that section over there that I'm looking towards, with the pigs in it, by the honey hive, by the honey factory. There's a bunch of pigs. You can see the pigs now, all in that corner. From a bird's eye view, this bit here, in there, where the pigs running around, in there is where they get slaughtered. It's a little area where I trap them in there, and then I get my saber-toothed cats or giga, and I just chomp on all the pigs for their hide and meat. And yeah, it got taken down because you're not allowed to do that. You're showing this get killed or whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to rant about it again. I've already done that. Yeah, but it's just, why did it get taken out of my video? It's like, we do this in Ark anyway. We go around running around killing dinosaurs anyway, with guns and stuff, and that seems fine. But I was just a bit defensive and going, why this, why that? Because, man, games are meant to have fun and live your fantasies, and some fantasies are a bit more gruesome than other fantasies. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you bring it to life, no one don't like it, man. But yeah, so this is the incubator center. Back on topic. This is the incubator center. I'm looking for. the reason why I'm running off doing other things, like you see me running around looking at nothing. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at a place to put my stable. So to you, like, why are you just running around? I'm trying to find a place to stick a stable, innit? A big enough stable for the horses and unicorns. So they have their living quarters. This is the baby pen incubating center. This is where they will be chosen. So when we breed in dinosaurs, what happens is when we're breeding the dinosaurs, like whatever we're going to be breeding, we bring it over here to the incubating center. And what we'll do is we'll put the dinos, we'll shut these doors, because we'll put some troughs in here as well, so the parent of the baby dinos will be able to eat. So why they get impregnated, do their business. So they've got water, so it's not that they haven't got water. There's water over here. They've got water, they've got, do you know what I mean? I'll spawn a couple of wildlife in for them to eat. So a bunch of animals will get spawned in for them to chomp on. I'll spawn one in, like one pig in. I'll bring one pig over and let Giga or Rex or whatever needs meat, the wolves and stuff. I need to spawn some more wolves in, because like I said, the pigs managed to kill me wolf. They're tough old pigs. And yeah, they killed a couple of me Ravengers as well. What else happened? Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna build the incubating center. Finish that off when I stop talking. We're gonna sort out that greenhouse in the distance. I'm looking at. We're going to do a meat run for the animals as well, so you're going to see me do the meat run. The way I do a meat run. And like in my base, I do my meat runs in my base. I don't go out hunting and going off tracking dinosaurs. I just spawn a bunch of pigs in, like I have done already. So I'm not going to spawn any more in, it's just going to be those ones, and they're going to get eaten by the wolf, the saber-tooth cat, and then that'll be the meat run done, and then till I have some more meat. Well, I don't think I need meat, innit? When this meat runs out, like when I go back to not playing with God mode, because I'm only using God mode to be building. It's like creative mode in Minecraft. Like you go in creative mode to build all your base up and do all the boring stuff quicker, so it's all out of the way, and then you go back into the normal survival mode, and then you get the water drain and all that stuff and play it properly. I do play it properly, this game Ark. It's just like I said, I can't be bothered to play it properly, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I can't be asked to sit there and go and running off getting water and checking my food level and finding about the health going down, and do you know what I mean? I just want to be like, for me, I want to be do you know what I mean? I just want to make my life a lot easier, because I said I do play properly on other people's servers, and I know how to play the game properly and get resources and do other stuff, but you never get you will never be able to build a base this big, this this, you know what I mean, this quick without being in God mode. Because you'd be always going to get water, always going to get food. So yeah, that's why I play in God mode. But yeah, because it's a lot funny. It's a lot fun. It's still fun. Like, so I still do things. But yeah, I'm just me. I like to have fun. Like when I want to do the boring stuff and tame things, like do the boring stuff and build and what some people seem as boring. I don't know what boring is, man. No, I said I build stuff in my world. I do what I seem as fun. I go off killing dinosaurs and other shit. What else do I do? Yeah, I build things, kill things, explore things, right? Explore the land and take to new places and do other crap. But I'm not doing that yet. I'm getting the base sorted. Like I'm getting my city built. My empire, innit? I'm building my empire up first, so that's why the first couple of episodes is just me building and doing the usual stuff you do on Ark to get started out. But I'm showing you an easy way to start out with a lot more resources and getting your like I've got 2 greenhouses, so that's a lot of vegetables I'll be growing and stuff. We've got honey that we can eat. We've got the pigs that we can eat. We've got the pig meat we can eat. We've got a load of stuff we can do. We can breed animals to be put into the like I said, I'm going to use them pigs to breed. Like we've already got our first 2 animals. I'm breeding pigs to go into the slaughter pen. So the ones that not in the slaughter pen. I'm not just breeding them to be slaughtered. I'm breeding. I've got ones for my hide. I'm breeding some for hide. I'm breeding some for for their meat, and I'm also breeding some for like just to roam the land, like have a herd of pigs, like domesticated pigs that I look after as well. Like so when I'm not killing the pigs off, I've got some pigs breeding, doing what they're doing, making babies. So when I do kill, the circle of life goes on, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. So it's like, yeah, we'll have, do you know what I mean? We'll have that going on. Yeah, I'll let some go into the wild as well. Like I let some of them go away. Like I'll release some back in the wild as well. Like do you know what I mean? I do all sorts on my on this channel, man. So do you know what I mean? Like we'll be fighting bosses somewhere as well, going doing the bosses and stuff like that. I'll be spawning in bosses to face as well, like the old ones and some of the other ones as well, showing that you can tame the bosses as well and just stuff like that, man. So I've got a lot of ideas planned, but this is just me setting up my base. Once my base is set up, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go off doing things. Like look how much of the map I've explored. Hardly any. It's like a little smidgen of the area. So like I said, I've been to the bits of the desert. I've been, do you know what I mean? I want to go to the snow islands to see what that offers. I might be able to base at the snow islands as well. I might build a base in the desert at some point as well, but that's all to be seen. And I'm here at the moment, if you know what I mean. I'm at this is my first base, so I'm here, innit? And it's a pretty big first base, and it's got everything you need. And you know what I mean. You wouldn't have to move. Really, I don't have to move, but like I said, if I'm going to the desert, I want a base desert. So if I'm in the desert, I've got a home to go into the desert. I don't have to go all the way back here to then go back to the desert to go and tame something. I want a base in the desert, so if I'm in the desert, I can tame some of the desert creatures over that way. If I'm in the snow island, I want a base there so I can, do you know what I mean? And then this is just at the city. We're at the city at the moment. The city centre on Extinction. So yeah, so we're gonna do all that. So that's what that's my plan. But yeah, but like I said, in this video we're just focused on the horse pen, not the horse pen, the stable for the horses. This video is about the incubating centre so far over there, and getting that done, and then yeah, finishing off literally the only thing I need to do with the honey factory is the turrets and the ramps. So that's pretty much done. Then the second greenhouse is gonna have crops and stuff being planted when I get the seeds and get the fertilizer, when the dung beetles do their thing and make fertilizer, but they haven't been doing that recently. They'll be like, no, sorry, we don't want to make fertilizer for you, Joe. You know what I mean. They don't wanna. They just wanna rebel against me and not do what their job is to make fertilizer. That's why I tamed them, to make fertilizer, and they're not doing it. I'm feeding it poo, and it's not turning the poo into fertilizer for me. And people said that's the quickest way to get fertilizer is by using the dung beetle and feeding it poo, and it'll make fertilizer. I've been doing that a couple of days and I've still got no fertilizer. So yeah, I think it's broken. Unless there's another way to make fertilizer, but I know the other way to make fertilizer with the compost bins, so that's why the compost bins are there as well. So I do make it two ways, but the compost bin takes over time, and you need thatch and poo for that. So yeah, yeah, that's what happens over there. And I do all my cooking over there as well, in this greenhouse. It's got like a cooking station and stuff. Then we've got the house, which I've demolished a little bit. It's still there, but you know what I mean, I've put dino gates instead of tech gates on one of the sides of the building. So yeah, so that's pretty much what happens here. I need to destroy that incubating centre, because it's not an incubating centre, that thing. I don't know what that was I built last night. So yeah, I'm gonna get some wires. That's why I come out of the incubating centre. I need to go and get some wires or spawn some in. Oh, I've got wires. I didn't need to come out of the thing. Oh yeah, I need a generator. Oh, I've got generators as well. That's cool. I've got everything then. So generator. We've got sockets as well. That's cool. Right, let's go back over here then. Woo! Once I've done the incubating centre, I'm not going to build straight away the stable, innit? I'm going to go and make something to eat, so I'm going to warn you now. Because I am pretty hungry. Like I said, I've been asleep. I woke up a couple of hours ago now. At the start of the video, you hear me yawning. I was yeah, I was waking up. Yeah, I'm gonna go and make something to eat because I am. The word is hungry. So once I've built this, I'm gonna go and make something to eat, and then once I've had a, once I've eaten and, do you know what I mean? I'll be back on. So yeah, once I've eaten and everything, I'll be back broadcasting again. So like I said, just bear with me, and like I said, I hope you enjoy my content. And well, I would love to know if people like my content or not, man, or what's your opinions on my content and stuff like, man. Man, I've like I said, I've fallen in love with Ark again, man. I stayed away from Ark for quite a long time. I said I was done with Ark, but no, I'm, do you know what I mean? And I like this Extinction. I've not done none of the boss battles yet. I've not done any of the boss battles yet, apart from the ones that were already, like the center, all the other ones and stuff. Like I said, I've not played Aberration. I'm doing Aberration footage. I need to go back and do the Aberration footage as well. Like live stream, me doing some live streams of Aberration. But like I said, I've been doing Extinction, getting my base set up in Extinction, as well as I need to finish my house in Aberration. But you might see me just stick with Extinction for now, because rather than putting out 2, Aberration and Extinction, rather than putting out 2, I'm going to just put out 1. And then when I go back to Extinction, Aberration, I might do the island, start the island again. I might even do the center and Ragnarok as well. So do all that again. But yeah, Extinction it's been fun doing Extinction so far. Right, we want generators, so generators can go. Yep. Can I place? There we go, that's what I need to do. 1 generator there. Another one there. Where's them switches? Because I get rid of the meat. Where's them switches? There they are. What outputs? What outlets? So I'll put the electricity in, and I'll let when I get someone to come in and help me place the air conditioning for this place. Now I'll put the fridges down for now. And all these outputs and stuff in. Right, so now I've done that, just see if they power up a little bit. And let's get some gasoline spawned in. Get rid of GCM. Cheat. Space. Give. Item. N. U. M. 164 space 1 space 0 space 0. Get 100 stacks of gasoline for this generator, 100 stacks for the other one, so 200 gasoline is what I'm after. And then I'm gonna go and make something to eat after I put the fridges and whatever in, and then I'll be back with another video. So I'll end this one and then come back with another live stream in a few hours time. Alright, now we've got that. Sweet. Alright, where's ramps? I'll get some windows for these as well, for the incubated. Oh, I'm yawning again. Jesus, I'm waking up. I yawn when I wake up, man. But yeah, I'm gonna build the windows for the incubating center. So we've got the incubator center sort of built. It's got electricity and what have you. The only thing I want is someone to place the someone. Oh fucking hell. One of my tribe members, or to tell me how to where to place the aircon for the yeah. So the only other tribe member we have at the moment is Kara. So when Kara comes back to this world, I'm gonna ask her whether she want me to put the how to place the aircon so that we can incubate the egg so it hatches quicker, and then what's the other thing I want to do? Put the fridges to store the T-Rex eggs and whatever you're in, or the dino eggs to be hatched. And yeah, that stuff. So I'm gonna go and build, go and make something to eat, and this is the incubator center for now. I'm not gonna put the fridges in yet. I'll do that when I get back. So yeah, this is the incubating center for now. I need to get windows for the incubating center, and then demolish the other one in the dino pen, and then I'm gonna find a place to put a stable for the horses and unicorns. So let's go and get my pigs first. That's what I was gonna do. Get my pigs, me piggies. Because those are gonna be the ones that'll be breeding pigs for their hide. I'll be breeding pigs for their meat. I'll be breeding pigs to roam my gardens, and there'll be more pigs and set into the wild. Here's one pig. Oh, we have an egg as well. I just see an egg. We've got a Rex egg. Yay, we got a Rex egg. Them Rexes Why have we only got one pig now? Where's the other pig gone? Is he in the bush? Piggy, where are you? No, it's gone, it's vanished. No, it's what one died, is it? Oh, the female died. Oh, okay. This is the male. Not there, you idiot dino. Alright. You're gonna be in here. So now that's... I know what I could do, just spawn another one in. That's a female. Hopefully. Out here, just spawn some out here, some pigs out here. Until I get a female, and then take the other pigs. Get me wolf and just kill the other ones. And then, yeah. But for now, I'm gonna go back to my greenhouse where I live. This one right over here. There it is, where the owl is. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's sit in the seat. Not pick it up. Alright. Yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.